I'm going to demo how we're going to track the pre-laminated panels that we're doing for Savannah through Enterprise Manager. We're going to do it through the Jobs module, and we'll pull up the laminated panels job. For each purchase order we receive, you'll have an entry under Contracts with Customer. Each one represents a distinct contract. When you get a new one, you're going to right-click on Contracts with Customer and say New Contract. The name is going to be PO number, blah, 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 whatever it is they've sent us. And then we're going to click Add Item. And we're going to add an item for each item on their purchase order. You can put in the quantity, you can put in the price, and we've discussed how we price these things. You can give it a description so that everyone knows what it is. But you can also select it just out of our SKU catalog. There is a laminated panels group, and it's only got a few things in it right now, but you can copy these and create various things as you need them. You'll see this little auto text prompt, and what that's going to do is it's going to cause the system to pop up and ask you what that is after you hit OK. So it's pre-populated the price, it's pre-populated the description. All we have to put in is the quantity. This is asking us for budgetary information. It's already pre-populated the name. You're going to leave that alone. You can put in hours if you want to. If we want to start tracking how many hours we think we're going to have, but and that would be a lump sum for the total. But you don't have to do anything here other than hit save. If you know when it needs to go, you can go ahead and put that in here for the completion date. There's another way to do that. I'll show you in a minute. And it's ready to add another budget item. You're just going to hit save on the first one and close on the second. And it's ready for the next item. So again, I can select from my SKU catalog. And I'm going to say 7 of them. I'm just going to hit save and close. And we'll add another item. Say this was something a little weirder and I didn't have a SKU for it and I didn't want to make one. Again, I'm just going to hit save. I'm going to close this one. And when I'm done putting all the items in, I'm going to close. I didn't mention this. Your company location will default to Emmitsburg. Mine defaulted to Des Moines. Now when we click on each one of these, we have the item itself. And we have the budget item created for it. And you'll see I can come in and I can change some stuff here. We'll get around to that later. None of that's important. What's important is right now we have our PO number in. You go ahead, you order your laminate in, you press it up, and you can actually, if I load shipping, you can add budget items to shipments. So now we have those budget items available. Ooh, I do need to make it so you can put quantities in. Right now it's simply a budget for the group. Ooh, I forgot to let it reload. But you'll see these show up and we'll get the quantities coming through. After it's been shipped, you're going to right click and you're ready to send the bill off. You're going to right click that contract and you're going to say copy to invoice. That's going to copy the entire thing over. Now, if you needed to, you could edit these line items and you could change, you could change the quantity if we shipped more or less, but you don't need to. Most of the time, you're just going to hit save. You'll see it's yellow. It's not ready for David to enter in accounting because we haven't changed this from not entered. I'm sorry, we're going to leave that not entered. That's for David to change. And we're going to change this as ready to send. And having been marked ready to send, it will show up on David's home screen as not yet entered in accounting software.